SmackDown this past Friday, I thought it was a good episode of SmackDown. We got a lot of things, a lot of Easter eggs. Once again, Triple H loves that stuff, and I think that whole Bloodline segment was the shit.
See, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw him with the honorary Uce shirt.
Okay, well, the Bloodline come out, right? Roman's Solo, the Usos. And you know what's making this work? Two people. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso.
Jey Uso is...
He can't stand that son bitch.
He's not with the shits at all.
He can't stand that stuff. So they're sitting there, and of course they cut the traditional promo because they're in Utah. He's like Salt Lake City. Acknowledge me, and Heyman's saying like what do we call people in Salt Lake City? We can't really think about it, whatever the case may be. So he said that Solo Sikoa was called on by the elders.
Oh my God!
So I'm just picturing, like all Paul Heyman, like all the Samoa, like the Samoa. Have you see all the statues? You got Umaga and Alpha Sika and Yokozuna and shit up there, right?
How about we start with High Chief Peter Maivia? Why would we start with Umaga? Let's talk about it.
Saying. I like how you just tried to kill off Alpha and Sika. Like, ain't they still alive?
What? Like, why? Why are you doing this?
I wasn't trying to kill them. I was trying to let you know what the statues were. Okay.
They in the house was fucked the twins. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, miracle that you're talking about. No, I was just saying.
They got them men, they ears ringing. They like, oh shit, what's going on?
I feel like it probably Rikishi and the Wild Samoans and like. Well, I don't want to say The Rock, but like somebody up like.
Well, The Rock half up there.
They got the side with the tattoo up there.
Exactly, the Rock left side up there, but they like Black having the Rock, the Dwayne Johnson on the other side.
I say Rocky Johnson just peeking in the door like.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what's that.
I'm in here too.
But anyway, so he was saying that that he came to stop the conspiracies against Reigns. The way he was cutting the promo and everything. He's the enforcer in his island of relevancy. And Paul was killing the joke, right?
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate that it had to be Paul Heyman doing this.
Yeah. Jimmy Uso grabs the mic, and him and Jey Uso do the whole "we the ones" type thing, right? And then Solo grabs the mic. He says, Roman says, that's all well and good. You could be the enforcer, you could be called from the elders, but you know what? I run stuff down here. So you need to acknowledge me. Now remember, Jay acknowledged Roman, Jimmy acknowledged Roman, everybody did. So Solo was like, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. So the music starts playing, they about to go. Sammy grabbed the mic like, hold on. Everybody's heart just dropped, like, Roman looked back like, you talking to me? And Zay says, he said, look, I know I'm not technically blood, but I want to acknowledge to Roman Reigns. So, Ray was like, I like you saying, but why are you saying anything right now? So, Uso the back, Jay just like an urban youth, right?
His face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, he says, Reigns was like, why do you even have our shirt on? Everybody was getting scared. And he was like, yo, don't kill the storyline yet. Now, this is Vince. He got the shit beat out of him right then and there.
Absolutely.
But he said, take off the shirt. So Jay is just like, yo, take off the shirt. Take it off. You ain't heard him? Take off the shirt. Yo, he was.
That's like that meme. I don't know if y'all seen it, but the TSA meme. Oh my gosh.
Oh, with the.
Yes, you got a hoodie. Take it off.
Take it off.
Yeah.
He was in his bed.
He beat Gerard.
Jay had me die. I was enjoying it. And then he said, Roman said, I don't ever want to see Zayn in their bloodline shirt ever again. So Jay is getting frustrated and he get up and then he like ripped the shirt off like Mike ripped Randy's shirt off at the victory tour. Just get this shit off, right?
Why?
And then
that's your point of reference.
So I thought you were gonna say like how Shawn Michaels ripped Mike Tyson's shirt.
Anything like
no, because Shawn got stuck with that Joe real quick, because it's like okay, and he had to get hard chops from Mike Tyson. Yeah. So, but then Ray was like, I don't know if she wear that shirt. because I got you a new one.
Roman said this?
He said that. He tosses.
Yeah, Roman said, don't wear a shirt. You can wear your own shirt, and then smiled and tossed him the shirt.
Toss one. And
not the Coca-Cola toss you the jersey commercial.
It says with the SAMI ZAYN SZ honorary Uso that jaw.
Oh my god, that was definitely a here, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
and then everybody's all happy and shit. Jay in the back. That's when they be coming to sit there looking like, oh, I did all that shit, and then all of a sudden, you cool with that? You know what I'm saying?
That's gotta be a new meme. His face was so balled up.
He was pissed. He was pissed, and I was like, yo.
I thought it was funny how after Sami Zayn went up and did the triple dap to Jimmy, and then him and Solo had like a hug dap, and then Roman hugged him, and then Jay was still like, yeah, I guess I'll give you a high five.
Yo, him and Jimmy got like the whole urban youth here. They be like, you know what I'm saying? They be Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. They got the whole urban youth there because I ain't gonna say certain words.
Chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill.
It's
hilarious. They got it's like a 4-part like dap, but it's like up at like they look like their elbows doing like the chicken movement or something.
I'm sick, bro. Absolutely sick.
After that, I was like, that has been one of the best openings of SmackDown. I enjoyed everything that I saw from that. It was firing on all cylinders. I'm loving the storyline right now. Because I was just like, everybody was sweating like, oh my God, he really about to kick, like, Roman tired of this shit. He about to kick about the bloodline. I'm like, no, we need him for War Games.
Bro, if I see a white dude walking with a pack of Samoans and got an honorary Uso shirt on, I'm gonna lose.
Dude, it don't matter. Because that's going to be the whole new thing. A white guy in a pack of Hispanics, blacks, Samoans, it doesn't matter. They got an honorary Uso. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be great. It's going to be great. We get the first matchup. Liv Morgan taking on Lacey Evans. This wasn't really a matchup. This is all about Liv had to show more aggression.
She's still here.
Yeah. Don't talk about Prime Girl now.
Who? Lacey Evans?
No, talk about Liv Morgan.
No, I was about Lacey Evans.
Oh, yes. She came out there with like the half war paint on. I was like, they don't know what to do with you, bro.
They do not know what to do with this girl.
She won with the, what was it, Oblivion? They call it Prime, her finishing move?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know one. After the matchup, she started getting all aggressive. She get a kendo stick out, gives Lacey Evans a Russian leg sweep to like the barricade, pulls the table out, puts her on the table and goes to the top rope. There's a senton from the top of the rope to the outside to Lacey Evans to the table.
The camera angle though was funny to me.
I was like, damn.
Like the camera angle, I'm not gonna lie, you see nothing but cake coming to the sleep. Right, he could have chose something else. He could have chose
all that cake coming through that table.
Something else.
Little book, I was just like, all right, that's great. You still get your ass kicked by Ronda, but that's gonna be good though. I was like, it had to show some kind of
give us some credibility.
Yeah. Then we have the New Day taking on Mace and Mansoor. Oh no, Mace and Mansoor and Maxwell Belmont.
They still there.
Right? Oh, trust me, they about to break up.
Please.
The New Day win after the Woods hits the backwoods on
That's not the. No, it's not.
That's what they call it.
That man's finisher is not named after some roller papers. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Brian, what does he call this special roll? What he calls it the what?
That's a backwoods because it's a roll up.
Exactly.
Get the.
I'm trying to tell you this is just some shit. Yo. I need it. It worked right. Look, let me tell you something. The funniest thing was I was listening to, like a while ago when he first did it, right? I was listening to Solomon, right? And he was doing like a live stream about it. And he was just like, I hate the roll-ups. And then somebody had to break down what the backwoods meant for he's like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. And I was just like, oh, this is fucking great. So.
What in the hood-tastic? Oh my God. I did not know that.
Yeah. So.
Oh
After the match, Max Dupree is freaking out. He take his jacket off. He starts slapping him with the jacket and shit. I slipped.
See, like, somebody to get one, damn it.
Okay, you get one. You get one. You get one.
He did flip out on them.
Yeah, he flipped out on them, and I was like, okay, we are counting down to LA Knight is coming back because this shit is terrible.
It's really bad. And then y'all added a woman for what? Just
because at first they added Maxine because he was about to be out the company.
He was about to be going, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, at this point, just put Dio back on commentary. Like, we're not...
Not even that. Just have him just be gone. Do something backstage.
Just put him back. We're not interested no more. Oh, God.
Look.
Because I ain't say fire my man, but his talents could be utilized elsewhere.
It can be. They had some backstage segments. Hit Row was throwing a party. They was about to pour.
What did they win?
What you say?
What did they win?
Well, they just having a regular party.
I mean, usually people have parties when they win something. And you lose.
Well, they was about to pour the alcohol. The Street Profits came up, and then they were sitting there partying also. But then all of a sudden, Los Authorios came back there. They tried to flirt with B-Fed, but they told them that they had to get out. The whole point of saying was for you to watch that QR code that was back there.
Absolutely.
So to cover all stuff up because it was going throughout the night. Basically, they were trying to get at B-Fab, and he was like, "No, man, you gotta get up out of here." So then they ended up super kicking, Top Dollar and Shotzi the Adonis. Now they pissed. So next week it's going to be Los Authorios taking on Hit Row. So
over B-Fab, I mean, she not all that for the week anyway. All right.
Wait, say what?
He like, girl, let me rub my hands through your box braids. Yeah, bro, just let her go.
It's not all that.
I think she's cute.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, but not all that to be like, yo, I'm gonna fight you for your.
Why they can't fight for her honor, bro? What the fuck?
Her honor. Now, if we talk about Montez, now, you know, we talk about Street Profits, fight for Bianca, that's different. But fighting for B-Fab?
Probably.
Leave that girl alone.
So, now we get a big man matchup between.
Like Kim Wayans from the Wayans family.
Whoa, we ain't even doing that. We not even doing that. But we not even.
She is not Bonita Bottrell.
Oh, look at us. Moving on. We got Braun Strowman taking on Otis in the big man match, which actually was a pretty decent match. They gave him 5 minutes.
Once you say Braun Strowman, I check out.
So it was fun. They just hit power moves on each other. That's what they did. Try to hit power moves on each other.
What did he used to say?
Who?
What about something in competition?
Oh, fall out what competition? Yeah, that's the problem we used to say.
It's just.
I can't.
Otis had like a World Strongest Slam or something.
He had a World Strongest Slam with him and a Vader Bomb. 2 moves that are not his. So he did that. Braun tried to get him up for the Power Slam, and he couldn't do it. I was like, is that legit, or was that part of the match, or whatever the case may be?
Well, listen, they wasn't making him do that and control your narrative, all right? Wasn't nobody making him hit the gym.
So,
because if Bianca could pick his ass up, you could pick his ass up.
So he did hit a powerbomb. He like that Kevin Nash on the Giant type powerbomb. Like, I just got him up so his neck won't snap. Type powerbomb.
I mean, Braun Strowman should do a jackknife for his finisher.
I don't think, you know what, Braun Strowman looks like Ryback. And what I mean by that is, no, seriously.
Let's not bring that man up on this podcast ever.
Because it's like y'all got all that muscle, but you're not really that strong. Like, Cesaro is strong as shit. Mm-hmm. Bobby Lashley's strong as shit. Mark Henry is strong as shit. But Ryback is like super duper
big,
worried up, and Braun Strowman is huge. And I seen that person. He's like a huge dude with big muscles, but they're not really that strong.
It's given you'd had trouble ripping in half a pack of construction paper.
Yeah, but yet you can give Mark Henry an apple. He crushed the apple in his hand. Like, that shit's hard to do. And Bobby just had a video where he just crushed a watermelon in a hug.
Well, they look like they bite bus tires, so
Bite bus tires.
That's some strongman shit.
Now here goes some. Now, oh yeah, Mark Henry was still the only one to pick up the inch dumbbell. By the way, SmackDown comes back. Drew McIntyre's in the ring. He has a strap in his hand. I was just like, I know where this is going. Triple H love them strap matches. I tell you, he do. Because him and The Rock had to go with it fully loaded.
Oh, this is an actual strap match, not one where you got to touch one corners.
Oh, you know, we ain't doing that dumb. This is an actual strap match. So, he doesn't like playing games, like McIntyre says. And then he comes out. He wants to challenge Cross to a strap match. So, meanwhile, Cross comes out. Scar walks onto the ring, but then McIntyre's like, haha, I got him. Turns around, they start fighting. He starts fighting Karrion Kross. And then he's sitting there taking his ass to the woodshed, like whooping his ass. I'm just like, damn. All right, I was expecting that. So then Kross is over in the corner. This is when shit gets fucked up. Kross is over in the corner, and then Drew's about to go spank him some more with the strap. But then Scarlett dives over him to protect her man, right?
Girl.
So then as McIntyre's coming over there, she tries to do the old school fireball. But everybody can't be Chris Jericho. Everybody can't be the Wizard. So she shoots the fireball, but it goes over Drew's head. And I was like, oh shit. So he kind of like fake sold it a little bit, like, the brightness or something like that. And then Kross runs to him, and Drew gives him a spine buster. And I was like, well, that was the case. What the fuck was the fireball was? Now I said she botched it. Mm-hmm. Like was it Hogan Warrior bad botch it? No, but
no, not at all.
It wasn't that. If you want to see a bad fireball botch,
I don't know how y'all were in the company like y'all were in wrestling like 30 years at that point. You can't do a fireball.
Hogan versus Warrior WCW was a Halloween Havoc Prime.
I thought it was just a regular. It could be Halloween Havoc. I thought it was just a regular Nitro.
No, it was Hogan and Warrior, and that he tried to put that shit was terrible. I was like, you blew it, and then so you blew it. But then Scarlett gives McIntyre a low blow, and then Kross puts the strap around and throws it down. That gives him the whole choke, chokes him up, stuff like that. So that's what it's gonna be a strap match at Extreme Rules. First of all,
this all sounds very.
It wasn't the best segment, especially after the segment that they had earlier. However, I what I like that Extreme Rules is in Philly, and so far each match has an Extreme Rules type of stipulation. Missed that.
Mm-hmm.
This is that right there.
And none of them are Extreme Rules matches.
Well, no, except Ronda and Liv is Extreme Rules.
Oh God, okay.
Ronda and Liv Extreme Rules. They're gonna bring back the fight pit for Riddle and Seth Rollins, and then we get the strap match, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get about.
Is it gonna be called Glory? It's getting whooped with the single tier, and we
look, strap matches can be fun if they do it. Like I said, Triple H and The Rock had a strap match in Fully Loaded '99 that was pretty good. Triple H.
You need to bring back the Lions then.
Well, we got the fight pit.
Lions did be a funny match to bring back.
Yeah, you know what? They need to bring back Shamrock to be the referee for that match.
Mm.
Yeah. Kurt was the ref last one.
No, he did the first one.
Oh, the first one, okay.
Yeah.
No, he did so.
Yeah.
No.
I would look. Whatever beat they got killed Shamrock, you think he would not turn down Impact for WWE? Absolutely.
I don't think he's working for it. I don't know actually.
I was like, what is he doing now?
Got this look. Shamrock, you're going
to getting the Rock. He getting the Rock to appear on
Impact.
Not
you want to go in the Hall, come ref this match and we'll put you in the Hall of Fame.
No, wrestle. No, be the referee.
I said ref this match.
Yeah, look, Shamrock. Hey, we ain't seen Shamrock in the ring since 1999.
He was the ref first, wasn't he?
What'd you say, Prime?
He ref before he was in action.
Well, yeah, he did the Bret Hart Stone Cold match from WrestleMania 13 because the MMA fighter Ken Shamrock is
that tight shirt.
The tight ass shirt and the biker shorts, man. I was just like, Lord, man, you snap hard enough. But I mean, Shamrock is the reason why there's tap outs in WWE, so he has legacy there. and he's a legit guy. So I'm saying, but in a fight pit, which is supposed to be like a MMA style matchup, I'm like, sure, that should you should bring that. Why not have Ken Shamrock be a referee?
Shamrock or Steve Blackman or somebody.
Whew, Steve Blackman was lethal. As D'Lo Brown said, to see what he can do with a spoon.
Okay.
Dakota Kai taking on Raquel Rodriguez. Look, this wasn't really a match. It was 90 seconds. And then Shotzi's music comes out, and then Dakota's like, huh? And then looks over.
Come on, bro.
And
That's a home improvement.
I hate the whole music. Everybody look like, what's going on?
Yeah, because why do y'all do that?
And then Raquel rolls her up, and they got away. I was like, this does nothing for damage control. Nothing. But the main event was great, though. The Usos taking on Butch and Ridge Holland.
Oh, God.
For the
Take it off.
For the tag team titles. It was a good matchup. Really good matchup. These guys got about 20 minutes, I think it was. They was about to bring the chair in. Sheamus was like, fella. And tries to go over there and stop it. But then all of a sudden, Imperium comes down, starts beating them up. Going through this booster shot at Sheamus and calls that's it for Sheamus. And then like knocked his ass out. And then what's the same trying to get out for them. And then off the distraction, Butch comes in, he gets one deed, and then the Usos win the championships. They had a couple good near falls at the end, but you knew Usos wasn't going to lose some belts yet. But
honestly, I am glad of the elevation to the 1D. To be honest,
you say the Uso splashes?
No, because the Uso splashes were just doing them like some matches they had to do it 3 times. So I'm glad that like the 1D is their like new kill finisher or whatever.
Yeah, I tried that too. So yeah, that was SmackDown. So it gets a thumbs up from me. Probably did you like SmackDown for at least what you saw on SmackDown?
Yeah, it gets a thumbs up.
Okay. So yeah,
I did not say enough to give it a grade. I did thoroughly entertain myself with this review, though.
That's I'm glad. I was trying to make the review more, entertaining because it keep the pace going. If you do yourself a favor though, go watch that opening SmackDown segment with the Bloodline, and it's just great.